Well, hopefully this is actually working this time. I'll wait till you guys come on here and we'll. All right. Okay, good. It is working. Sorry, I'm using a completely different setup here just for an emergency. Wow. Let me just adjust this camera here for you guys slightly. All right. Well, you see some lights here in the background, folks, but it doesn't matter because this is too important. So here's what here, let me just let you guys all load back into this room here. I'm sorry about that. The entire PC crashed, just literally shut off, just blacked out. I've been on this PC now for weeks building this site. And I'm going to let some folks flow back in here into the room before I get into the details about the site. But what I wanted to talk to you all about is what is about to take place. There is definitely things that are taking place. Now, Washington, D.C. is filled with military. They've been erecting barriers. They are pushing to even impeach Trump even after he's gone. It makes zero sense, right? Of course. Well, this is just with everything else. It's gaslighting the whole planet. But what's taking place here is a power struggle between the cabals, like I've said, at levels that we've just never witnessed before. Now, I want to make sure that that I am able to inform all of you about this site and show you. So that's why I just quickly jumped on Zoom here and went live again. And let me close this out. I hope you can all hear me. Gee, now I want to share this screen with you. Now I'm going to be sharing. Hold on, let me take this out. I apologize, folks. All right, so you can see here, this is the new website. It is located at theglobalwitness.org, theglobalwitness.org, THE Global Witness, 2 S's.org. Go there, sign up. Now, I'm going to tell everybody right now that the site, it's critical that you get on there because if you know Parler is about to go down, they're going to be taking down any place that you speak freely, any place at all. Now, here's the difference about Parler. See, it's not that they're just taking down Parler from a web hosting company. They're actually shutting down servers that they use on Amazon Web Services, AWS. So Amazon is collectively getting together with the rest of Silicon Valley and they're shutting it down. And that is precisely why, listen very close here, folks. I knew this type of thing was coming. When I built this site here, let me just come back to the share. When I built this site, I recognized what was going to take place, that if I built this on a web host and I had this site hosted on GoDaddy or some other host, that they could then go to that host and have it shut down. So I built my own host. So the hosting company that hosts the site is, well, mine. And I also have a backup here that will be completely always replicated and backed up to the closest 1 minute mark. And everything will be backed up on this server here with a static IP address. I also have a static IP address on this. So that means if they shut down DNS, DNS is called domain name service, right? So domain name service translates the globalwitness.org to its physical address. So a 155.122 or whatever. So it's a physical address. So I will supply everybody that signs up, I will supply that physical address because clicking on that physical address will bring you to this site too. And that way, if they shut down DNS, for the most part, for most everybody on Earth, the internet would be shut down. That you wouldn't be able to find anything because Google.com doesn't work anymore. You would have to know Google's actual server address, their physical hardware address and where they're located on the network. So I'm not saying that what I put together here is impervious. There is nothing that's impervious. As a person that knows how to get into things, there's nothing impervious. But however, the legal protection and what I've done, and listen very, very closely to this, The reason why there is a contract with this site is owned by Rightly Divided Inc. It's a corporation. The government is a corporation. They are far less apt to infringe on a corporate right than they are on an individual right. A perfect example of that is the property that we live on here is corporately owned. Trespassing on this property is a felony when it's clearly shown and clearly posted that it is no trespassing and that it is corporately owned. That's a felony. A privately owned piece of property like yours, if you own your house, even outright, a trespassing on that is a misdemeanor. So that just goes to show you that the degree of how the law works and how, particularly from a corporate standpoint, look, admiralty law is how these businesses are run. Admiralty law is how corporations are run. Admiralty law is what the United States operates under. It's not the same law that you honor. So being a corporation, we now have a contract with the people that come onto this site. It's a paid contract. So be sly like a serpent and gentle like a dove. That because you are actually paying the people, now keep in mind, just the social site is $1 a year. It doesn't matter, but you get 90 days free, but $1 a year after that, because that legal exchange protects it from any, what I would call any infringement on what you can and can't talk about or can and can't see, unless the things that are in the video are actually federal violations. Like we couldn't have child stuff on there. Obviously, you can't enclose things that are massively illegal. But see, it's not about what's legal today, because it's about what's popular or unpopular or socially acceptable or politically acceptable. This is where the law, what is truth and what is the law? Remember, Pilate said, what is truth? Because we were in the same day there than we are right now. It's the same thing. We are in Christ's time. So be sly like a serpent and gentle like a dove. So on YouTube, I have to speak all cryptically and say all these things. I do not have to do that on this website. I'm going to have a ton of other content, and I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I've been putting up. But I'm launching this early so people can get on, because things are going to get nasty sooner, way sooner. So just like I said, everything that I've known that was going to happen, the only difference was how fast it's actually come about. So my biggest concern is that we lose the opportunity to bring this family together in a safe environment where we can actually help one another. So all of the different videos, all of the different books, everything that's going to be put in here will be to serve the community and help you from farming, from everything else, but also from truth channels. So I already have a bunch of band videos, and I have a whole band channel that I'm populating right now. Obviously, I've been doing this by myself, so I'm a one-man show with this right now, and it's a tremendous amount of work, and we're going to be hiring some folks to also help manage this. So there are huge costs associated with running the site. The bandwidth costs me money, putting these things together. Some of the software I have to purchase in order to do it costs money. Paying people to help work on things or build a custom plugin that I don't have time to build because it's time consuming, and there's lots of other stuff that's a better use of my time. There is a litany of things that cost money, and this is going to be costly. And the more people that use it, and the more videos that are on it, and the more that you use it, the more the bandwidth will be used and the more it will cost us. So we have to have a transaction associated with it, and we have to be able to allow it to financially maintain itself even right now. Now, the server that I have here also is another expense. So just so you know, it's not like that this is free stuff, that this is doesn't cost money to run. The property here and everybody here on the property is going to be helping run that. So just so you know, the free social site only, none of the premium content will be on there, but that way you can fellowship with the Global Witness family and like-minded individuals. There will be many different belief systems of people that come into this. Trust this. So we have the ability to block people just like you do on Facebook. From a social standpoint, you'll be able to edit things that you have. We have an entire support site that I've built, so you could open up a support ticket. All of these things I'll show you. I just want you to know that all of the features that I'm adding to this, I will continually be adding these things, but it's important for you to get on board right now. And for people that can't afford to be on the site, we have a donation link that's at the top of the page as well, where you can donate, and you can donate specifically for helping people get on, where we'll give free accounts. So somebody can submit themselves and say, could I apply for one of the free accounts where we've been, or a sponsored account? So we will have that as well. That way we always maintain the delicate balance of the margins and what it costs us to run this thing. And so we make sure that we have that. I'm trying to do everything properly for you in an extremely accelerated fashion in order that we can get this together and get in front of you. So let me go back and share this right now, and I'll show you what where we're at this moment. So this is not the front page of the head of the website. This is an account of a user that I've just this is me, the administrator. So this is the front of the site. Keep in mind, this video that's right here on the front is not the video of why join Global Witness. I just have this video here as a placeholder, but everything here functions. So when you're logged in, this is what you're going to see when you first come. And you can click here and you can go to the wall and you can see all of the postings. Well, these are all new people coming on. So look at all these new registered people. So a lot of people that have not added their picture yet are all coming onto the site as we speak. So all of these things will be there's quite a few folks here. So you'll see you can embed, and this is the site. This is the video that just went down. So we can click over here.
You've all heard
me see how quickly that was there. And you can post anything just like you would on Facebook or anything else. Now, the difference is nobody's going to be taking this down. Now, we also have headlines here that are published. So these are all actual headlines that stay up to date all day. We've got friends of Global Witness. So here's the banned from YouTube section. I'm going to go through this quickly, but you'll be able to see we've got Max Egan, we've got Dollar Vigilante, we've got David Icke. So all of them are supplying their videos, and we're putting them up here because they can't be taken down from here. I'm also going to be adding the download button that you'll be able to download any one of these videos. Should, for some crazy reason, should our site go down, you'll still have every single video if you want it. This is Friends of Global Witness. So we have also High Impact TV is here. So you'll see High Impact videos come up. Boy, I'll tell you, they're really pushing the, it's trying to pull them. There they are. Not working very, very quickly right now, but this is not the site itself. This is actually, let me go back to this. We'll go to Israeli News Live. You can, boy, I'll tell you this, I think maybe there might have been something, but you'll see here, Israeli News Live, all the videos will be here. Now, again, I will have a download button that will be next to all of these videos that allows you to download every video that's on here. And that's something that I'm writing now. It takes a little bit longer. So also we'll have every one of these are friends of what I'd say friends of Global Witness, Real BP Earthwatch, Jacob Israel, Israeli News Live, High Impact TV, and Rightly Divided, so Malia's channel, and which she will be utilizing here. She will also be putting content on here. I will be going through, I'll have a section where I completely cover the entire book of Enoch. That'll be an entire series. We will have there is my channel here, the Global Witness channel, the channel that we're on as we speak. And that is right here, front and center as well. So here's the emergency broadcast. So you'll see that it comes up on this channel as well automatically. Now, when you go to your account here, click on your account. You see over here, it says my account, just click on that. And then once you're logged in, you'll be able to create this cover photo. You'll be able to change some different pieces, but you'll be able to see your subscription. So all of these pieces right here, you can click on this and you'll see the subscription that you have. So subscriptions. So right now, Social Site, I'm only have Social Site 30-day free trial, $1 per year. That's just me because I'm the admin on here, so I don't need that account. But you'll be able to cancel from here. You'll be able to cancel this. You'll be able to download all of your content before you cancel and remove yourself from the site. You'll be able to block people, like I said. So lots of different features. Now, it doesn't look like much when you're here, but there is a massive amount of content. You've got groups. You form your own groups. You form your own. Here, Mario Gerard. Hi, everyone. God is in control. Pray, pray, pray. Pray, prep, pray. Nice. Very good. So all of these people will eventually have thumbnails. They're just signing in and just signing up for the site. Here we go. So you're a YouTube star. So you also have the ability to look up all of the members. So here you'll see all of the members. Now you can see how many members have just come into this. And down here, we've got a whole different set, other people, beta testers that we have on there that you'll see. Now from here, you will be able to block. You'll be able to, I can verify the account, or you can report them. So if somebody's out of control, so you've got a troll that's coming here and trying to disrupt everything that we do here, they can be blocked and they can be reported. When you, over here on the farther right-hand side, you'll see you've got your activities, you've got your notifications, you've got your messages, so messaging. So when people have sent you messages, here are all the messages. Don't want to show my private messages there, so I'll just scroll by them quickly. Here's somebody sending me a friend request. I can accept this friend request. Matthew 2170. Accepting that friend request. We're now friends. Notifications, people that had liked my post. Suzanne liked my post. I can click on that and go to the post. I can create favorites, mentions. I can separate these things through that. So friends, I can click here and just look at friends posts, or ones that I've marked as favorites in case it's been weeks and I can't remember what it was, but I marked it as a favorite. You can like, and I'll add lots of more different emotions and emoticons down here that you'll be able to add. You can comment, you could share this, you could share the comment anywhere. It is truly coming together very, very quickly. This is a lot of work, and it might not seem like much, but here's some groups. So you'll be able to make groups in the news and a moderators group. These are private groups. You'll be able to make public groups. You'll be able to send people private invitations to come to your private group. You can see here, you can create a group. There are lots of things to do here, and I'm going to be adding many more elements, many more features to this. That also, I want everybody able to be everybody that comes on here to be able to have a @theglobalwitness.org email address. So I'm setting that up as well. Also, keep in mind the free VPN. So you get a free VPN with any of these except the social site only option. So you can pay for the whole year, you can pay monthly, or you can choose social site only, which doesn't have the premium content, but does have all the free content. So has my free channel and anybody else's free channel that's on YouTube. So this is what's taking place. It's like I said, it's a ridiculous amount of work. And I'm very excited to be able to bring it to you guys. But I didn't want to bring it to you in such quick order. I wanted to build this thing completely out the way it was intended to be. But it's more important that we get you in there right now, that we get this really moving, because what's about to take place, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's something going to go down. And whatever it does, it's going to be incredibly disruptive to all of the systems. And, when you've got, somebody said, is the VPN different than the trial version? The VPN is not in the trial version. You either have the monthly subscription or the annual, and the trial does not contain, and the social site only does not have the VPN. So the VPN comes with the monthly or the annual. So I'll see. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, says Bearded Star. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Let's. And I really appreciate everybody coming in. Let me just say hello, Victoria, Heinrich, Thomas, Anna C, Tomek Player. All good. Good to see you guys. Stealth Drone Tech, good to see you as well. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Scrub, good to see you, Scrub. Lisa Truth. So all of these things, though, folks, I just do want to emphasize, let your hearts not be troubled, because it is really important that you stay centered, that you stay away from choosing or picking one of these sides. The side is your sovereignty. The side is your crown. The side is your peace. But that doesn't mean that you don't help folks and pray for folks and give them encouragement, not encouragement to go out and do something crazy, like something violent, but give them encouragement. Encourage them to come here. Encourage them to forget that fight, because that fight is somebody else's, and you don't know what you're fighting for. Every single war this country has fought, people thought they understood what they were fighting for. They were fighting for something very different, very different. Always. There is no such thing as one of these wars that doesn't contain this. So I don't want to take up a huge amount of time. I want you to be able to get onto that site. I want you to, and I need to get back to it because everybody coming on, I'm going to limit the amount of people that can come on unless I can keep up with it. So I'll be here working my ever-loving tail off. And in the meantime, I'll be training some folks to help me manage this. Look for some of the folks that will be on there, like Tracy Invernizzi. She's one of the main moderators and kind of an assistant to the ministry. And Z-Dub, hey, good to see you, Z-Dub. Z-Dub is also one of those people. He'll be in there. And let me show you this. This is one of the more important things that I need to show you. So let me go back to the page because this is important for you to know. When you go here to this page, look here and you'll see GW support. Now, when you click on this GW support, here is our support center. You can open a ticket, your email address, your full name, phone number, and a help talk at feedback, general inquiry, report a problem, or access issue, or help. You can't find something, whatever you need. You create that ticket, and we will solve that problem and then mark that ticket as updated with the solution, either fix the problem or give you the guidance on how to solve it yourself. And then all of the questions and all of the problems will be included as Q&A. So you'll be able to go and search problems so you don't have to wait on a ticket. You'll be able to possibly solve that issue right then and there. So that's one of the main things that we're putting together here. So again, this is I'm really, really pleased to see so many people coming onto this thing. It's we've got 50 new users just in the past few minutes. That's pretty remarkable. Keep coming in. Build this family, folks. Build this family out. Share this. Bring them there. Get off of other things. Stop, because they are going to target you. They will target you. If you've ever said anything that was in support of certain politicians, you understand what I'm saying. It is important for you to be isolated behind a wall here. And this is our wall. This is the Global Witness wall, protected by that legal transaction, an agreement, a legal financial contract between you and this site stating that you're willing to pay to see the things on there, and that cannot be interrupted. But that doesn't mean that they violate and honor those laws. So I do anticipate getting some resistance, but it's not going to matter. So I want to encourage you to go to the site, theglobalwitness.org. Please keep in mind, folks, that this site I've been building, I've been in motion. I probably had 2.5 months of work that I needed or wanted to put into it for the added features that I still will be doing. And as a result, what will happen is when it's up there, I will grant everybody free months, and we'll do all of that because I don't want you to pay for something that you don't feel that you're getting a value for. Also, the donation, as I said, the donating to the ministry is going to be very important to support this. Support for and let me just share this yet again. So when you click on the donate, it'll say optional. Use this donation for sponsor for the website. So sponsoring people to come onto the website costs, building supplies, Global Witness member assistance program, or food for animals, feeding animals, because we'll help other people. We do now. But the Global Witness member assistance program is for when somebody needs help, financial help. They'll be able to plea for that here on the site, and something's going on. And if we have it, people will be able to vote it up. So the people that evaluate that, I won't make the choice, but we'll have a group of people that will decide on who gets that and whether it's legitimate. And so that way it's not me making a decision, or Malia or any individual moderator, whether somebody gets that assistance. But that money will go into fund, and we will show the total of what we have. We want complete transparency here. This is not about becoming profitable. It's about allowing this thing to scale and grow and to be able to pay for the costs associated with it, because that's about the only way that they'd be able to squeeze us out, is by increasing the cost to such a degree that I wouldn't be able to utilize the bandwidth anymore. So the hosting company itself that it's built on, I built it. So with that said, I just want to thank everybody for coming here. Go to the site, I'm going to be working on adding the content. You'll be adding content too. Remember, people that submit videos, when we'll have a channel that is user submitted videos. You find something interesting, I'll put it there as well. So we're going to be building this site out based on what you want, what you see. I think that this may actually be a more efficient way to build a site that you want. That way, I'm not building what I think you want. I'm building what you've told me you want. So with that said, I love you very much. Please go to the site, sign up, open a ticket if you have to, point out problems. I'm getting to every single one of them. Anybody, any of the beta testers that have been on there now, when they've told me that there was an issue, I've gotten to it quite quickly. So with so many people, it might be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to be training some folks to help out. And you can also volunteer by sending a message through that site to me if you want to volunteer to help out and learn how to manage and moderate the site. I love you very much. And I'll see you on the Global Witness